Well, hey everybody, Happy New Year. I know that there have been videos going up on my channel in this new year in 2024. I've even filmed a couple haul clips and things like that in 2024 already, but this is the first memory keeping plan with me of the year, January 1st through the 7th. We love that calendar starting on a Monday, don't we? Yes, beautiful. So I am using a kit by Cinderella Paper, not a New Year's kit, but it kind of went along with one goal that I want to get back into more of this year, which is reading. So I decided to start the year off with a book themed kit. So this is Bibliophile by Cinderella Paper. There is one Bill Do sticker missing from that sheet because I already pulled it for my stickers for the week, but other than that, this is the whole kit. And then I have a little bit of foil here and there. I have like a Happy New Year in rose from Scribble Prince Co. And then a Plan a Hannah freebie that says, I'm not procrastinating, I'm doing side quests, because this was technically a week off for me after finishing grading for the last semester the week before. And I don't know what color that's in. I'm assuming it's like brown or bronze or something. I don't know. Like I said, it was a freebie. Sorry that the left-hand side of the planner is like slightly out of focus. I think my camera focused on the coil in the middle, and then because the left-hand side is like the first week of the year, it's like way farther away and out of focus. So I think it gets fixed later in the video, but we shall see. So at the end of this video, there's going to be like 4 or 5 minutes of bloopers that I decided to just stick at the end of the video because I was trying to edit around them and then realizing I would have to like keep pausing the voiceover to include the clip. So I filmed this on February 4th, so over a month later. A lot has happened. You'll see over the course of the next few memory keeping weeks everything that went down in January. It went by so quickly and yet so much happened. At one point, at this point that you're watching right here, I was in Southern California, then I was in Northern California, then I was in Colorado, then I was back in Southern California, then I was back in Northern California. I've been everywhere. Not really, but it feels like it. So, where was I going with that? Yeah, this didn't get filmed until February 4th because I went like 2 whole weeks without having my sticker collection with me because it wouldn't fit in the van with all of our stuff on the first moving round of moving stuff. So I didn't have my stickers for a while. I did go through withdrawal, and then I've just been everywhere. So no time to film memory keeping weeks. All of that to say, didn't film this till February 4th. And on that day in Sacramento, there were huge gusts of wind. It hasn't really, well, I think it's been raining here like at night, but like I'm unconscious, so I don't see it. It's been raining really heavily in Southern California. I know that. What we got on February 4th, the day I was filming this, was huge gusts of wind, like up to 70 miles an hour all day long. It was quite scary. And so at the end with the bloopers, what I'm trying to get at here is that my husband and I have our desks set up next to each other. So we were chatting. So I included some funny things. At least I thought we were funny. And then Evie, our 6-year-old cat, decided to keep like being really clingy because she was quite nervous. So she jumps up on my desk at some point. So you'll see, if you want to watch all the bloopers of that, you can watch it at the end of the video. Hopefully my cat does not knock over the microphone right now. You might get a little ASMR cat fur against the microphone right there. But yeah, so you'll see the sped up version here as I'm voicing it over for you all and setting up the base and eventually getting into the day by day. But if you want to actually hear what happened in those moments, then you can watch the 4 to 5 minute blooper reel at the end. So, sidebar, very similar to the last few sidebars I've done. I've got one habit tracker for Clover, the kitten's medication. I gave her 2 pills a day. We're done with that at this point of this voice recording, but there's been other issues that have popped up, so stay tuned for that. And then the second habit tracker is for Evie, the 6-year-old cat's probiotics that she gets with every meal. I think I'm going to stop tracking that just because it's just so routine at this point for Evie. But it might come back at some point, who knows. Then I've got a dinners sidebar weekly checklist. And then I put in this word of the year sticker from Once More with Love. I went back and forth a lot with 3 different words that start with the letter R for my word of the year. I don't normally set a word of the year, but I feel like 2024, after the disaster that turned into 2023, I needed a word of the year. So I played around with resilience, which shout out to Plan with Elizabeth because that was her word. But I feel like resilience really encapsulated 2023. It was just like continually getting through stuff, even though tons of stuff kept getting thrown my way. Then I played around with the word recovery, which is kind of where I went. And then I also had the word restore. So I settled on the word recover because this year is really about like getting back to taking care of me, in addition to taking care of my cats and my husband and everybody around me. But I really want to like recover and basically like restore myself from last year. So that's my word of the year. Don't normally do it, but I thought I'd try it out this year. And then I also marked that I technically had 2 weeks off with an old sticker from Oh Hello. It's a girl sitting in a big old lounge chair reading a book. Technically this week and the next week I was off, but with moving and setting up my new job and everything, it didn't really feel like a couple weeks off. So, oh well, but technically I was not working. I wasn't getting paid, let's put it that way. So it was 2 weeks off. Moving on to the day by day. So Monday, I marked that it was, of course, the first of the year. So I have a Happy New Year munchkin from Once More with Love from the holiday sheet. And then honestly, more importantly, Clover had been with us for 6 months this day. So we adopted her July 1st and it was January 1st. So I used a Beneva Creations cat to mark that. I tuned in for parts of, there's a cat butt right there, cattail. Tuned in for parts of the Rose Parade. I was able to live stream parts of that on YouTube. So I used a cute little rose sticker from Carly Plans. And then again, it's the first of the month. So rent and my credit card payment were both due. So I marked that with a bill due sticker from the kit. I cuddled the Clover kitten on the couch while watching the Rose Parade and paying my bills. Fun things to do together. So I have another sticker from Beneva Creations. And then my husband had to leave this day. So if you're new here, what happened in November is my husband started a new job. We secured a new apartment in the new city, but I still had a bit of time to do at my old job because I didn't just want to leave in the middle of the semester. So we were long distance for November, December, and part of January. So he was home for the holiday weekend and he had to drive back this day. So I marked that with a Plannahannah card icon. I wanted to make sure I spent a lot of time reading this week, especially because I was in the middle of a book that I really liked. It was called Mexican Gothic. I still can't remember who recommended it to me. It was either not Sweet Eva's Paper. Her name's Ava. Her handle is okay as planner on Instagram. Or it was Two Cats and a Planner, Nayeli. If you know which one you are, please tell me because I don't know. I'm really sorry. Someone recommended it. It's really good. I think they're making a short mini series from it eventually, so that could be cool. But I was reading that this day, so I have a Fox and Cactus reading girl for that. I was grouchy this day, and I could not remember why until I started planning the next day, and I remembered that, so January 1st, we were supposed to be flying to New Zealand for our anniversary trip. We have postponed it until the fall, our fall, their spring, because our kitten got sick. And then I didn't realize my brothers were going to Japan this week. So I start getting texts from my brother that he's on his way to Japan this day. And I'm like, I'm happy for you, but I'm very bummed right now. He was saying that like a bunch like this big group of Japanese travelers were getting Martinellis on like the glass bottle Martinellis in the little apple shaped one on the plane. And he was trying to figure out why. And I'm like, maybe they're just pouring one out for me because I was supposed to be on an international flight this day. And he was like, I forget what he said he would do for me in Japan, but he said he'd do something. Oh, have a drink for me, I think. So now I remembered that that's why I was grouchy. So I marked that with a Grumpy Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I didn't want to be grouchy about it. But, you know, I was just kind of bummed because we were supposed to be traveling this week and the next week. And that didn't happen. But, oh well. Saving it for another time. Our November is going to be so busy though because one of my husband's really good friends is getting married in November too, so I'm a little stressed already about how many things are going on, but it'll be fun. It's just I might stay home a lot the next few months to prepare for that. Then I was watching Community on Netflix, and I watched a new to me stand-up comedian on Netflix this night as well. Their name's Mae Martin. I thought it was a cool special. I forget what the name of the special was. It might have just been their name, Mae Martin, but I thought they were cute and funny. And then I painted my nails. So this was, if you remember a few weeks ago, many Plan With Me's ago, actually not many Plan With Me's ago, but like a month and a half ago, I had these like green sparkly nails. So that's what I did this evening. Tuesday, like I mentioned, 2 of my brothers were flying to Japan. This was the day we were getting the news that there was an earthquake in Japan. And then also, if you heard, this is really sad, but there was a plane crash where a passenger plane and I think one of their Coast Guard helicopters crashed. And I think everyone on the passenger plane was okay, but the Coast Guard people weren't. And it was just very sad and scary. And I was glad that my brothers, at least one of my brothers, was like texting us a lot because I knew that they were okay. And everything turned out fine for them. But not a great thing to hear in the news when you know two of your loved ones are flying to Japan, you know? So I have a Molly has anxiety sticker for that. And then I had to go to campus this day to clean out my work office and turn in my keys, which was very bittersweet. Like, it was nice having an office like overlooking the fountain on campus and all of that. And I said goodbye to like one of our admin assistants who has been very helpful and very nice. So I had to do that. Okay, Evie is running around screaming with one of her toys now. She always needs attention. So I have a Molly Loves Big Deliveries sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that, but I've been using it for marking moving stuff. So that was the last day I was on my old campus, the campus where I went to grad school and where I taught for the first time. I rewarded myself for doing that because I had to lift a lot of stuff. I had a lot of like textbooks and notebooks and like all of this office stuff that I had to either take with me or throw in recycling. I had a lot of like printed handouts and stuff from days when students didn't come to class. Like I had leftovers. I had to get rid of all that. I had to get rid of shredding. It was a lot. But I rewarded myself by getting a Happy Meal. I think I got the Squishmallow Happy Meal, but it was like the hamburger one, so it wasn't cute to me. Then if you watch Laurel Nicole Plans, I think they had mentioned they wanted that one, but I threw it in donations. So Laurel's definitely not watching this, but if you are, I'm sorry. I wish I had held on to it for you. But I have a Happy Meal sticker from Bella Planella, and then I went to Target to get groceries and cat stuff. So that icon's from Carly Plans. Scooped the litter, took out all the garbage, filmed a plan with me. That's a really old sticker from Fox and Cactus. And then this was the day that a gift certificate came in the mail from my sister-in-law. She had like printed out fake money for me for Christmas to take the place of the gift certificate until the bookstore could send it to me. So yeah, I got Happy Mail this day. I got my Christmas present. I'll have to go spend that. It's for a local bookstore here in Sacramento. So that was very nice of her. She used to teach English and now teaches ethnic studies. So we are kindred souls in our love for books. Then this evening, Tuesday evening, I watched The Holiday because I was just in the mood for like holiday movies still, because for me, Christmas doesn't end until at least January 6th. So it's so funny though that in that movie, Jack Black's character is like talking about the Santa Ana winds and like how they mean that like change is coming or like something special is about to happen. And I texted my husband, who wasn't home right at this moment, and I'm like, so you're from Orange County, you're from Southern California. I have never heard this before. I've watched this movie before, but I don't remember hearing his character say that. But I've lived in Southern California for 5.5 years. There's a cat butt again. Never heard anyone who's from here ever say anything like that about the Santa Ana winds. Is this BS? And my husband's like, yeah, that's not something we say. So I thought that was really funny. I'm like, yeah, the Santa Ana winds are just miserable, but I'd never heard anybody say anything like magical about them, you know? I am so far behind. I might have to go back and slow this recording down. I think I sped it up too much. Wednesday, it rained, so I marked that with a Plana Hannah weather sticker. I had to file unemployment insurance because I'm moving for my husband's job, so I'm still waiting for them to approve me, but we'll see. Supposedly I get something for that. I also edited a plan with me, and then I had therapy. So the laptop is from Alicia Craft, and the therapy sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I was feeling really good this day, which was surprising. So I have a feeling good script from Carly Plans. Haven't used one of those in a really long time, which says something about my life. And yeah. Then I was packing up my office at home. So I had done my work office. Now it's time to do the home office. And I started watching Derry Girls, which is about Ireland and the town of Derry and all of that. And it's a really funny show. I hadn't watched it before, but I had watched the cast's episode of like Celebrity British Bake Off or Holiday British Bake Off. And I really enjoyed them. So I'm like, I need to watch this show. So I did that this evening. And I also played with Clover. So that sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Thursday, I finished reading Mexican Gothic. Sorry, I'm hoping you can't hear the kitten in the litter box, but we shall see. Finished reading Mexican Gothic. I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely like a sort of horror novel, although reading horror I can do. I just can't watch horror. And also, I would say if you have any triggers relating to like essay, it might not be the best read for you, but really good horror novel, gothic horror. Takes place in Mexico in the 50s. So that's cool. I liked it. Then I went to Target again. I think I needed more cat litter or something. And then I came home and changed out Clover's cat litter because I'm not going to go into details about that. That sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Then I packed up parts of the living room this day and I decided to watch Marie Kondo's show from 2019 to motivate myself to pack and to declutter as I was packing. And then I continued watching Dairy Girls at the end of the night. So that is from Alicia Kraft. Friday, I think I just filmed a bunch of different videos. I was really trying to get as much filmed as possible before I moved on the 15th, just so there was continuity on my channel. While I was filming, there was a earthquake, a 4.7 earthquake in Rancho Cucamonga, which was like an hour or hour and a half away from me. So I didn't feel it as much as the December earthquake that was like literally right around the corner from me, but still felt it. So I have a This Is Fine Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I had to go deposit some cash at the ATM, and so while I was walking that way, I also stopped by Flame Broiler, which I will miss about Southern California. It's like a healthy fast food option. It's just like Asian American-ish rice bowls with really good chicken or beef and fresh vegetables. So picked up that takeout box is from Carly Plans. And as I was coming back, my neighbor was out. My neighbor in my old place was one of my former professors. I actually took Irish literature with her. So we talked about the Northern Ireland things that Dairy Girls gets into in a humorous way. But she was out with her little dog Ducky, who is a Chihuahua mix. He is blind. He also has like a sore type thing like on his forehead. Makes it kind of look like the three-eye raven from Game of Thrones, if you're familiar. But anyway, so I was just chatting with her. I wanted to mark that since we were going to be moving and not going to chat with her much anymore in person. I did more packing. I'm going to have to slow down this voiceover. Oopsies. Did more packing, watched more Marie Kondo. I was mostly focusing on my books this day, so that's why I used a book molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I marked that week 10 of Clover's treatment was complete with another sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I'm going to pause for a moment and figure out how much more time or how much longer I can make this video. Please hold. All right, and then I finished Dairy Girls on this Friday evening, so I marked that with another Alicia Kraft television sticker. It was very bittersweet. I was like happy crying at the ending. It was very emotional, the ending of that show for a comedy, but I definitely recommend that show if you haven't watched it. I am always late to the game on TV though, so most people have usually seen the shows that I'm recommending. On Saturday, I'm going to mark that it was my friend Taylor's birthday with a Molly Loves Birthday Parties sticker. Obviously, I didn't see her this day because she is here in Sacramento and I was in Orange County at this point. We finished the second bottle of Clover's medication, so I wanted to mark that with a pill bottle Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I bulk took photos of my planner this day for Instagram, so I'm going to use an Instagram sticker from Papershire. Then my husband did come home this weekend to pack up some of our furniture, so I'm just going to mark that with a little heart sticker that I had left over from an old Cinderella Paper Co. kit. And then I started changing my address on stuff because my husband was already living at the address where we were moving to. So I got on USPS at least and changed my address there. And then I think the next week or the week after that, then I started like changing it legitimately on everything else, but I at least needed to set up the forwarding. So I marked that with an Alicia Kraft laptop. And then we gave Clover her 11th dose of her immunostimulant that she was taking. Really glad to be done with the liquid medications because I have learned that my cat, I can easily get her to take capsule medication or pill medication. Any sort of liquid medication, she acts like you're trying to kill her. And it's like, I'm really not. I'm trying to help you. And she's like, don't care. I hate this. So glad to be done with the liquid medications. If you have any tips on how to do that better, let me know. I watched a lot of videos. Did not go as easily as it does in the videos. So I have a little Dr. Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then because my husband was home, we went out for a date. We went to a place called Sliced Shabu, which is shabu shabu. If you're not familiar, it's basically hot pot, but Japanese. And it was really cute to go. It's on a street corner with a lot of lights and things like that. So it was a nice winter date night. So I just have a sticker from Wonton in a Million. I It looks like hot pot or shabu to me, but it could be a dumpling basket. I don't know. I just thought it was cute with the two little characters hanging out together. So it was really nice to go and do that. I really enjoy like Korean barbecue and things like shabu shabu because you just cook the food yourself and you can share with whoever you're with and you can decide how much you really want to eat. And for the winter time, I especially like shabu shabu because there's broth and it's warm and all that. So that was really nice. Unfortunately, I did discover that my ganglion cyst on my wrist was popping back. This is an issue I've had for a really long time, like since I was like 19. And it had gone away a few years ago. And then this evening I realized it was back, maybe because of the cold weather. I don't know. So that's fun for me. Don't Google it unless you really want to see something weird and slightly disturbing. And then I had my husband watch Nanette this evening. Then on Sunday, I helped him load up the van with some of our furniture, including my desk. So that's why I was filming on the floor for a little bit there. After he left, I filmed on the floor for a bit. So I have another sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Or not Itty Bitty Sticker Co., Fox and Cactus. And I did restart my hand stretch routine. There is an artists and illustrators video that Kitnish Jess shared a while ago that I started. So I used this paw print sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I sent out my holiday cards this day finally. So the script is from Magical Sticker Co. and the postage stamp is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I scooped the litter and then I started watching Blockbuster on Netflix. So that is this week. I hope you enjoyed. I really do like how it turned out. And now let's get into bloopers. Have a great day. Bye. I'm pretty sure Evie thinks the world's ending. Clover, don't give a shit. No. Clover's just napping, like, whatever. Here's the thing. Visibly, nothing bothers her.
Yeah.
But then, apparently, things do bother her at some point.
Right.
Hi, Evie. Thank you for coming out.
Hello. Are you okay, honey? Come here, baby.
It's the end of the world as I know it.
Come on.
And I'm not fine.
Honey.
Baby cat. Oh, I'm sitting on like the edge of my chairs. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Hey, baby.
Hey, come on. Come on. Come on, baby. You're okay. You're right. Okay.
Oh, hello. The window's not open right now. I'm sorry.
Hi. What do you want? Yes. There you go. Good scratching. Yes, a good scratch. Yeah. That's your carpet.
Oh, I was like, I thought it was the
Hey,
actual carpet. I was like, why are we encouraging this?
Hi, come here, baby. Come on. Come
I was about to say, it's coming down a little bit.
That's how it gets you. Man versus nature. Hint, nature usually wins. Usually because it's not woman. Now if it was woman versus nature. Anyway. But men's hubris. Their arrogance.
Yeah, arrogance.
Not all men, though. Hashtag not all men. Although, even with you, sometimes I feel like I'm explaining. Maybe don't do that. Not as often as with other men. Oh, I should have you watch Dairy Girls before I cancel Netflix.
Oh, yeah. Come on, honey. No?
I'm just realizing that because the week that I'm putting stickers down for is the week I watched all of Dairy Girls.
Oh, I see.
It took me 3 days. That's all.
That's all, huh?
That's all you need. 3 really focused nights. Oh, hi. Again. I know, you have a lot of needs right now. Can you not sit there, though? Why am I mother?
You've been mother for 3 months. Oh, jeez.
I know. Okay, bye.